Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about the latest transfer rumours in regards to Reading Football Club. Now, the summer transfer window is upon us, and Reading actually get to conduct business as a normal football club this season. A couple of years ago, Reading had to get EFL approval, but had a fantastic window in their first season back in League One. The likes of Lewis Wing, Harvey Nibbs, Charlie Savage, Ben Elliott and Sam Smith all came through the door. It was a pretty decent window from Brian Carey and his team. Now, last season, that wasn't the case, as Reading was only able to make one signing in the off-season, and that was Chem Campbell, and that was on deadline day, and it was only on loan for a couple of months. Hopefully this summer we'll see a lot different, and hopefully we'll see a lot more rumours flying through the rumour mill. Now, obviously, Rob Cohig and Todd Trisclair are set to complete their takeover of Reading Football Club. Today, Todd uploaded this image on screen, and as you can see, he signed the contract, and Rob has signed the contract too. So hopefully we'll get the official confirmation that they have 100% taken over the club, and we can now conduct business as a normal football club. But we're here to talk about the transfer rumours that Reading have had, and there's been a few that have popped up over the last couple of weeks. And surprisingly, it's only defensive additions that Reading have been rumoured with over the last few weeks. Now, for me, the priority in the summer this year should be a left winger, a right winger, a striker, and a left back. I think the midfield is sorted in terms of what Reading need, and potentially a new centre back as well is what Reading should look to bring in. So we'll go ahead and read the rumours that Reading have been linked with so far this off-season. And the first player on my list here is Jordan Gabriel. He's a right back who plays for Blackpool currently. It's actually been set for release. He played 142 games for the Tangerines with 78 games in League One, had 13 starts this season with 17 appearances off the bench, totaling 30 games for Blackpool this season, and when starting had a 6.69 average rating. Now, in terms of who scored strengths and weaknesses for Jordan Gabriel, the strengths are aerial duels and blocking the ball, while his weaknesses are holding onto the ball, crossing, and his tackling. Now, in terms of Jordan Gabriel, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know 100% about him. I don't know a lot about Jordan Gabriel, but based off his record, having a look at his statistics and stuff, he's been a little bit of a bit part player for Blackpool over the last couple of years. And look, really, would he be coming in as a starter for Reading? I don't think so. I think he would be coming in as somebody that Reading would have as an option off the bench and would be a backup if somebody needs resting. Now, in terms of the right back position at the moment, in terms of who is in contract and who isn't, Aiye and Michael Craig are two options at that right back spot. Both are out of contract and for me are probably deserving of new deals. And the other option is Kelvin Abrafa, who for me definitely will still be at the club. Tavonge Rashisha can also fill in at that right back spot. Would I give him a new deal? Yes. Do I think he will get one? No. Now, can Gabriel play at left back as well? He can, so potentially could be an option to fill in at that left-sided spot. But for me, Jordan Gabriel maybe isn't someone Reading should prioritise in this off-season. I could be proven wrong. He might come in and be fantastic, but for me, maybe isn't the number one priority this off-season. Now, the next player that we're going to take a look at is Semi Aiye. He's a centre-back who plays for West Bromwich Albion currently, and someone Reading have been very familiar with over the years. He's played a lot of games in the EFL, 257 games spread across all three divisions. He's had over 200 starts or 200 appearances in the Championship, and actually has experience in the Premier League with 33 matches in England's top division. Now, he's played 15 games for West Brom this season, has had a little bit of an injury-hit season, and that's been the case over the last 3 years. Just 67 appearances across the last 3 seasons for Aiye. He's averaging around 22 games a season, and for me, that's not good enough if you're going to come in as a starter. Now, for me, I think Aiye would come in as a starter at Reading, because when you take a look at the wage that he potentially might be demanding, that would be a high one. Now, in terms of the link that Reading have had with Aiye, is it just contract and agent talks? I think it might be that case as well. I don't know if Aiye would be someone Reading would go with. Now, he is an experienced head, and that's something that Reading might need to get through the doors, especially in defence. As you've seen, it's a very, very youthful defence if you take Andy Yeardom away from that. Tyler Bindon, who's obviously set to leave the club, will have a massive hole at centre-back as well, so Reading will be looking to replace him. Maybe the option of Joseph Owusu will be what Reading pursue. Now, there was rumours in February that he was someone that Reading were going to target in the summer, and he's actually declined an option from Doncaster to extend his contract. So that, for me, would be the priority at centre-back, not Semi Aiye. But if Aiye was to come in on relatively low wages and come in as a backup for Owusu or Mbenge, I think he would be a decent option. I think Semi Aiye is someone that when he starts and when he plays is a very good football player. But maybe if you're looking to get him to play 40 plus games across the season, he isn't the right option for Reading Football Club. Now, the last rumour that we're going to go take a look at is Jerome Prior, who's a goalkeeper who plays for Livingston. He's actually played 33 games this season in the Scottish Division with 15 clean sheets and only 25 goals conceded. Now, that is in the Championship of the Scottish Division, the second tier of Scottish football. Prior is experienced and has played around the block, whether it's in France, Spain or Scotland. He's played for the likes of Valenciennes, Bordeaux and currently at Livingston. There's also some competition from Leyton Orient in terms of this signing, so it might not be on the #1 priority list for Reading again, is this transfer, because for me, Joel Pereira should be the #1 priority for Reading. I think if you've got Pereira as the #1 and maybe you've got Tom Norker as the backup, I don't think that's bad business at all. Pereira is set to be out of contract in the summer and for me should be given an extension and definitely will be one of the main priorities for an extension. Pereira and Mbenge, they'll be the two that Reading want to hold on to the most. Maybe Prior is there just as an option, just in case. I can't see him coming in as a backup, if I'm being completely honest. Someone that's played a lot of games in the top division of France and the second division of France for Bordeaux. So look, it'll be an interesting one either way. But for me, again, isn't a #1 priority. I think out of the 4 players that we've mentioned, Joseph Owusu would be the one I would go with. But recent rumours haven't really sparked him talking to Reading. That was one back in February. Now, that's going to be it for this video today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all again soon, hopefully, for the official takeover announcement and some more transfer rumours. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.